Jigweeb, Jim Martasha from Walter May. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope we're all doing well. God bless each and every one of you. So, we've got lots to discuss tonight. We've got a very special guest coming on for 10 minutes or so. A fella I met, I don't know, 5-6 years ago, roughly. A man called John Dallin. He's a farmer from down the country. He's very knowledgeable, and he's going to give us 2 cents on what's happening right now regarding the Mercosur trade deal and what that means for Ireland. So he's been on my show before a number of years ago, but he's on again, so I'm sure of a number of you don't know who he is, but he'll be joining us now after we do the first wee small part of the show. Welcome to the show, everybody. My name is Niall McConnell. It's Asgashan na Finne me. I'm from Castle Finn, Cundy Dunanal, Cundy Donegal. So welcome to the show. We're live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Rory says, keep up the good work, Niall. Thank you very much. So any questions in the live chat, please let me know. Any comments you want to make, and please let me know in the live chat where you're watching, whether it be Ireland, UK, Canada, America, Australia, New Zealand, no matter where you're watching, please let me know in the live chat. Now, before we start tonight's action, as usual, we're going to say a Lord's Prayer, so please join me. And then you menahar agus a vec, agus spread neve, amen. Arn yahar atar now, go nefer danium, go dad at the rate, go yanter the holler and talif mar yanter now. Ar nar na hul trudun you, agus mai dun ar fecta, mar a white hamid star vect in a fian, ag na election a gahu, ag seer, shina ulk, amen. And then you menahar agus a vec, agus spread neve, amen. Okay, everybody, welcome to tonight's show. How are we all doing? So let me go to the live chat really quickly here to see how everybody is doing tonight. Welcome to the show. Sean Mack, thank you so much for moderating once again. Really appreciate it. Robert McGuire, what about you? Thanks for moderating as well. Derek, what about you? How you doing? Colin McMenaman, how's it going? Thanks for joining us. Frank says, St. Bridget, a patron saint of Ireland. Next weekend in Dublin to celebrate St. Bridget's 120 events will be held to be inclusive of paganism, hedonism, the Alphabet Brigade, and Muslims. Yeah, my shock. Blossom says, evening all. How are we doing? Sinn Féin Stephen... I can't read that out. It can't even make sense of what that's saying. Michael O'Sullivan, good to see you. County Cavan says Robert. Jerryman watching from Virginia says Colin McMahon. Good man, Colin. England, London says Blossom. Frank, how's it going? Oma says Riley. Good man, thanks for joining us. Let me go over to Facebook. Up Donegal says Kyle Morgan. Shauna Porter says I'm from Donegal too. Bridgend, good stuff, Shauna. Chloe Fallon says, such a big fan. You make such a difference. Thanks very much. Igarka Kundi Ardwaka says, Garod, he is watching from Armagh. County Armagh, good stuff. Good to see the Gaeilge. I've been actually working quite hard on the Irish language recently. To make foilum agus extager. Ahan La. It's a difficult language to learn, but I'm doing my best. I'm doing it every day, and it's improving. I find it is getting better each day. I'm putting a spot now. When I get more confidence, I will speak it more because I'm afraid to be making mistakes. But I will the next couple of months I will be reintroducing it more and more because I feel like I am learning a lot. Giagwich or Giagweave, as I should say, hello to everybody. Sean Dehan. Good man, Niall says Ned Kelly. Thanks very much. Let me go to Instagram quickly because I know there's a good few watching there too. Catherine says my ancestors are from Ireland due to immigrants trying to take over. Is it still idea to come for a first visit? Yes, it is. Ireland's still a very beautiful, quite a homogenous country. It's like 25% are foreign, and like they're kind of mostly in the cities, but I would go I'm a bit biased here, but go to County Donegal and go to the rural areas. Stay away from Letterkenny. Ben Murray in progress. The membership being sent. Yes, they'll be all sent out tomorrow. Apologies for the delay. We've had a few snags regarding memberships and orders, but I guarantee you they'll be all sent out tomorrow. Niall, I want to get into video editing like yourself. Any tips on what some of the best apps you use? Premiere Pro is the best one. You'd pay for it, but that's a good skill to have. If you're looking to get good skills, if you're a youngster, and you want to help the cause, video editing, Photoshop, those are real good skills that we need in this movement. Good solicitors. So Photoshop, get good, really good at video editing. Premiere Pro is the best. And there's loads of tutorials online. Like I've had to learn everything myself. Jimmy Donnelly says, Kilkenny man, wish there was more like United boy. Keep it up, thanks so much. Proud to be Irish from Belfast, occupied territory, says Gavin. Good man. South Armagh, good stuff. Derry, your videos are quality, says Gary McDavid, thanks so much. Hello there from Derry, living in Virginia. There's a couple of people from Derry living in America, like Virginia as well. It's the same, couldn't be the same person. Maybe they're related or something. How's again now from Letterkenny, says Russell Ford. YouTube really quickly here, jumping from platform to platform. Khalid, County Cork here, says Tangent. Hi, Robert. Yes, good stuff, good stuff. Look, great to see everybody in the live chat. It's an honor and a privilege to be broadcast live here. People saying, what are they saying there? Yeah. Bye-bye. You know what is a big pastime of mine? Block controls. I just love doing it. I don't know how you work or deal with the woke idiots that you meet that are in fact very much asleep. I know you sort of got to keep going. There's a certain percentage that you will wake up, and there's certain people that have just gone, and there's no point even trying to reach through them. So look, welcome to the show, everybody. Let's bring on our special guest. I gotta give him a call, right? So let me just mute my mics and their mics while I call him up, right? So just give me a wee second here. Let's see now. Hello, John.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Hello. Hold on a minute. Can you hear me, John?
I hear you. Yes. How are you?
Not too bad. Thanks for joining us, John. We're live now, just so you know, in case you say anything.
That's all right. Yeah, that's grand. Yeah. Hello to everybody there, and it's a pleasure to be on the show there to talk to Niall.
Good man, John. Thanks so much. Look, we've had you on before a number of years ago. We were chatting about farming back then.
That's right.
And beef prices and the monopoly that Larry Goodman, etc., had on the beef. Now, we're going to talk about,
That's
I suppose, the Mercosur trade deal. For the average Irish person who mightn't understand or the ramifications of the Mercosur trade deal, what does it, if this goes ahead, we're kind of on a knife's edge here at the minute, what does that mean for the average Irish person if this goes ahead?
Well, coming from a farmer's point of view, the Mercosur deal, it'd be devastating for farmers as regards beef and for the beef farmer here trading beef in Ireland, because we in Ireland here produce beef to a very high standard, and from a calf stage right to the wife's kitchen table, we have full traceability, and any drugs or anything that's put into the animal, that is all recorded, and we have a Board B inspection between every 18 months, and everything is there, fully traceable. And if a housewife is eating it or anything goes wrong, or the beef that's put on the table is wrong, right, and that can be followed the whole way right back to the farmer themselves.
So there's a great traceability in Ireland, and like I like to think of it too. The animal husbandry is very good in Ireland, whether people believe it or not. Like the farmers do take care of their cattle and their sheep more than their own children.
That's right, Niall. And the thing about the beef that's coming in from South America, from Uruguay, Paraguay, and Argentina, Brazil, and like there's no traceability whatsoever. Now, the Farmers Journal and IFA and other organizations that investigated into this out in South America, and they've really highlighted it and come back here to Ireland, to the government, and said, look, we just cannot accept this beef coming into Ireland. There's no traceability, full of hormones, drugs, whatever, and no traceability whatsoever. And we're expected to accept that into Ireland and let it go on the shelves in supermarkets and shops and be distributed out then to the consumer. And like, I mean, the ordinary housewife that isn't connected to farming, no disrespect to any of the ordinary housewives, but they'll go in, a lot of them will go in and try and buy the cheapest cut if they have a big family and trying to feed them. But they don't really realise that they're feeding their children with beef with hormones in them. And like, I mean, it's totally unacceptable. Like, I mean, are we going to allow this beef to come into Ireland and poison the people and the children of Ireland and women that are carrying babies or that are pregnant and eating this beef as well? Like, I mean, do they really want to be eating beef with hormones in it? Like, I mean, I really don't think the ordinary housewife of today, and no disrespect to the ordinary housewife of today, a lot of them, some of them understand what they're eating, but a lot of them wouldn't understand what they're eating. They think it's a piece of meat, it's cheap, it's there, it's on the shelf and it's fresh. Yeah, why not? We'll buy it. It's cheaper than the Irish beef, but they really don't know what they're eating. But they're
Sorry
actually
to
eating
jump
beef
in there,
with
John.
hormones.
Your phone's crackling a wee, but I don't know, are
Oh,
you
sorry,
moving
I
or?
beg your pardon. No, I didn't.
I
Sorry.
I
Beg your
just
pardon.
I want to make the audio as clear as possible. I don't know
Yes.
if you're I just it's just crackling a wee bit, but no, keep going. You're giving us really good info. Go ahead, John.
Is that better there now, Niall?
I think that's a bit better, right? It's not
Yeah. I
crackling a wee
won't
bit.
speak straight into the phone then. Yeah, apologies there to anybody that's listening. But like, basically, that's exactly where I'm coming from. And like, I mean, we have a government up there. We have Simon Harris and Micheál Martin jumping around in government. Like, I mean, like two kangaroos. And like, I mean, where are they going with this? 1 minute they're going with it, then they're going against it, and at the last hour they went against it, they opposed it. But at the back of it all, Simon Harris talks out two sides of his mouth. One side he's going to go with it, the other side he's against it. And now at this stage, now Kieran Maloney has come back to them again until Wednesday morning. He needs them on their side, like, as we all know. In what do you call it, the other day in Europe the other day, that there was a vote, and luckily enough, we won by 10 votes. So it was, the whole thing is opposed and it's referred now to the European Court of Justice. And now we have Ursula von der Leyen trying to push it along and get it through, even though it has been voted against and has been deferred to the European Court of Justice. Like, I mean, it's totally unacceptable what's going on. And our government here, Simon Harris and Micheál Martin, are there. And in my eyes, listening to them and looking at the Oireachtas and what's going on in the Agricultural Committee and everything, or the Oireachtas Committee, I should say, the whole thing seems that they wanted to go through. Like, I mean, and we have Minister Hayden then, on the other hand, he's saying that that they have safeguards put in place. But like, I mean, safeguards, what safeguards is in place? We don't really want to know about the safeguards. We just want this stopped coming in, full stop. Enough is enough.
It
Sorry?
sounds, sorry to cut across you, John. It sounds like similar to immigration. They say, "Oh, we have the safeguards in place. We're doing background checks with the people coming in here. Don't you worry about it. Everyone coming in here is fine." But we know that's not true. They're destroying passports coming into arrival. You know, we all know politicians can't be trusted. And like you say, we just don't want this coming in here, whether it's traced or not. We don't want this Brazilian beef coming into Ireland.
No, and we surely don't. Like, I mean, we have Larry Moran there on Board B. He's the chair of Board B, and he's there sitting there promoting Irish beef across the globe. And he's
Just careful with the
also
mic there again, John, just to get me with crackling again. Good.
Yeah.
Go on ahead, keep it up, keep it up.
Yeah, we have Larry Moran there sitting on Board B. He's the chair of Board B, and he's there supposed to be promoting our beef, our Irish beef across the globe. And on the other hand, he's the CEO of Dawn Farms, and he's importing Brazilian beef. Like, I mean, that's a complete conflict of interest. It doesn't matter what the government thinks or says, it's a complete conflict of interest. And he is sitting on that board, and he shouldn't be sitting on that board when there's a conflict of interest. He should be made step down. And we, as the farmers of Ireland, and I'd like the rest of the people of Ireland to stand behind the farmers and make sure that this beef does not come into this country. We in Ireland, as farmers, as I said, we have full traceability right from calf to beef, from beef to the factory, and from the factory right to the house table for the wife to cook it, and there's full traceability right back to that calf. So, and like the beef that they are putting on the kitchen table, that's coming from South America with no traceability. They don't know what they're eating. They're eating beef, and it has been proven that there's hormones in it and drugs, etc. So, like, where is the government going with this Mercosur deal? Like, I mean, it's really to it's all about tech. It's all about Germany getting cars into South America. But Ireland is such a small little country, and we're trying to survive. Like, I mean, when we look at what's happening in South America with the Amazon, and the leveling hundreds of thousands of acres, and not a word about it. And in Ireland here, just a small little country trying to produce beef, and out there leveling hundreds of thousands of acres so that farmers can get bigger and bigger at producing beef with no traceability in it.
Yeah, and Ireland produces the highest quality beef in the world. I think like
That's right. We
the,
we, we surely do.
Irish
Yeah.
produces the best quality beef in the world. So why do we need to import a third grade product from a third world country? It just doesn't make any sense. But I think there's a bigger agenda here, as well. Like it all ties in with like immigration as well. The Irish are being replaced in our own country, and they're replacing the Irish farmers. Like in Ireland, it's probably one of the last countries in Europe where you have small farms of like my father's a farmer, like 45 acres. Each small households. They want that gone. They want that tradition of small farmers gone. They want the farmers to go out of business, and then these big corporations to buy up the land, and have complete and utter control. Would you agree with me that they're trying to get rid of the farmers as well, or is this
Well,
am I
I
looking into a
surely
bit too
would.
much?
I surely would, Niall. I'll tell you, Niall, exactly. Um, we have lost so much over the years. We have sold out hundreds of thousands of acres to of our fishing rights, to the EU, and now even our fisheries is gone. The fishermen are gone. It's absolutely horrendous the way the fishermen were treated. Rural Ireland is gone. All the small family farms are disappearing one by one, day by day, and month by month, and year by year. They're all disappearing. And like, I mean, and then we have a government then as well driving the Irish out of the country. No disrespect to any immigrant coming into the country, because we all emigrated over the years. There was a lot of people emigrated during the famine and everything, and got out of Ireland when there was nothing else in it. But the thing about it is, we went out of Ireland, and any country, we went to England, America, we all had to work to earn money. But like, I mean, we do not mind anybody coming in. I have no disrespect to anybody, because of that fact that we all emigrated as well, and we were accepted in other countries. But the thing about it is, uh, there needs to be a proper profile and a portfolio on everybody that's coming into the country. They need to be properly vetted. And that's basically it. If we go to another country and we haven't got a passport, ID, and proper, we'd be just put back on a plane and returned back to Ireland. But as regards rural Ireland is destroyed, and the government has it destroyed. And it's only since immigration started coming into the country that they started opening up businesses that were closed to facilitate them. And I think it's a holy disgrace.
No, 100%. Just regarding immigration, just because some Irish emigrated to America, Australia, Canada, white European countries, settled them countries, built them countries, doesn't mean we should open the borders to third world people. Like there's in Ireland right now, there's 2,000 Indians coming into Ireland every single month, but they're coming here legally. They're not just trying passports. Like I make the argument it's just sheer numbers that's coming into Ireland. It doesn't matter if you come here legally and you get your visa. That's another scam. These student visas, work visas. Like people, I'm hammering this all the time. We're going to become a minority, but like, are people going to be happy if the Irish become a minority? But as long as it's legal, as long as they all have passports, so what? If they've all passports, we're still going to be a minority. We're still going to be pushed around. We're going to lose control over our own country. I just
Well,
pushing.
well,
I'm a
Niall,
bit
to
more
be
hard
honest with
line
you,
regarding you, John. On that.
yeah. Well, to be honest with you, I think we have lost the run of ourselves as it is, because our whole infrastructure in Ireland is totally wrong. Our infrastructure is not able for the people that's here already and the people that were here before we started bringing in the people. Mary Harney and Mary Robinson opened up the gates many years ago, and they were the start of all of this.
And
And
Alan
let,
Shatter.
that's right, and opened the gates up to flood Ireland, and our whole infrastructure wasn't in place. Our schools weren't to the capacity; they were full to the capacity. Our doctors, nurses, they weren't able to care for what we had in Ireland, and still they opened back in 04 and 05. We weren't able to care for the people that were in it already, and I cannot see why they opened the floodgates and let them all in when our whole infrastructure wasn't properly in place to facilitate all these people.
Yeah, like, and the powers that be have looked at Ireland and they're like, how do we exploit these people? We'll take advantage of their kindness, of their Céad Míle Fáilte. Like, and even you, unfortunately, we were like, oh well, like the Irish went everywhere else, and we have to be nice to these people. Like, well, I think we could back the old Cuchulainn fire in us. Like, we have to stop being so nice. We have to look after our own people. Like thanks, but
Well,
no thanks. We can't accommodate the whole world. Like, no, sorry. Like the inn is full here.
that's right. And the thing about it is, it's about time that the Irish government started looking after the Irish people that are here in Ireland. The amount of people that are homeless in Ireland is horrendous, and people that are struggling and living in hotels from day to day and hostels and living on the streets. And like, I mean, then we have a government talking about housing. Like, I mean, they haven't got a bloody clue. Like, I mean, they're sitting back, they're well able to facilitate the people coming into this country. But what about the people that are here already, the actual Irish people that have lived here all their lives? Why are they not looked after the same way and even better?
Yeah, well, the Irish, the indigenous Irish, as I like to call us, we are being discriminated against in our own country. And like,
100%.
like, like people don't. I don't think people realize the how terrible of a situation Ireland is in right now. Our birth rate is plummeting. This isn't immigration. I keep using the term immigration. It's not immigration. It's an invasion. We're seeing 150,000 non-Irish coming into Ireland every single year. We're killing 11,000 Irish babies through abortion. Our youngsters, the most important youngsters, the people who are child bearing age in their 20s, are leaving to the likes of Australia. This is 1,000 times worse during like Cromwell's time. People might think I'm exaggerating. It's not. This is a catastrophic event here. People aren't having children. We're killing our babies. We're being invaded, and our youngsters are leaving. It's just, talk about burning the candle at both ends. It's just been burnt everywhere. It's the annihilation of the Irish people.
100%, Niall. And to be quite honest with you, the way this country is going, have we even got any constitutional rights left in this country? Like, I mean, we have a government, and we have no say at all. Like, I mean, we have a government that's there. The people of Ireland put them into power, and we should have a goddamn constitutional right to dictate to them and tell them what we want, not them dictating to us the whole time and telling us what they're going to do and what they're not going to do. And it's the very same. Come Wednesday morning here, Kieran Maloney wants an answer off of our Irish government. Are they going to be with them to back us on this? That we want this to go to the European Court of Justice as regards this whole Mercosur deal. Like, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Simon Harrison is one of the most arrogant uh, Taoiseachs that we had in many years, along with Micheál Martin. And like, we just can't stay standing up for their arrogance as regards everything, and they're domineering to the other ministers. in the Dáil as well. So, like, I think what's wrong with this country is we need more independent people fighting and fighting back against the government. This government really, if we could get them to fall, it'd be the best thing ever, because we need proper people inside to rule this country.
I think too, Ireland has suffered from brain drain for 170 years plus. The best of the Irish, let's call it what it is, the gene pool, have left to America and Australia. Like the people who've got a bit of get up and go, people who've had businesses, who had money to leave, have left, and now we're left. I hate to use the analogy. We're left with a load of blue-haired freaks who've got degrees in gender studies. That's who we're left with, and these people are not the bright. Like, I'm being a bit what's the word? Might be a bit extreme here, but you know what I'm saying. Like the best have left,
yes.
I think we should have a right to return. Like the Irish Americans or the people in Australia, they should be given a right to return. Like the Jews have a right to return from America to Israel, taxpayer funded. Now, I'm no fan of them, but I would some kind of policy like that for the Irish Americans who've got money, who are young and hungry and who love Ireland. They should be allowed to come home. Something needs to happen drastically.
Surely does, Niall. Yeah, it surely does. Do you see, our housing prices is driving people out of the country as well. Like, I mean, people just cannot afford. That's why a lot of the Irish are leaving here. They just cannot buy a property, get married, and rear a family. It's not possible for them to do it.
No, you're 100% right. And again, sorry to jump in there, John, but immigration is causing a huge. The immigration regarding housing prices, right? In Letterkenny, I was going to say in India. Well, Letterkenny is kind of like India now. Indians are buying up whole housing estates, brand new housing estates, and the Irish can't compete with that, driving prices up. Like, immigration is the elephant in the room here, and like you say, the Irish are being forced out to the likes of Australia because they can't afford rent. They can't even get a place to rent. Never mind buy a house.
Well, I'll tell you now. And no disrespect to anybody in this, but in England, we had an uncle lived in Coventry and Holbrooks, and this is going to happen in Ireland, and I can see it as well. He lived in a fairly upper class estate, and had a house there, had it paid for and all. But anyway, he got old and he wanted to sell it and move into a smaller place. But the Pakistanis started each end of the housing estate, and they kept buying and buying and buying, and they kept pushing and pushing out the people in the middle the whole time. And this is what's going to happen in Ireland. They'll start one end of an estate, each end, and start buying up and buying up and buying up. And eventually the Irish, they'll stay pushing them out and pushing them out, because their property will stay devaluing and devaluing and devaluing, because no one will go in to buy anything in it, only themselves. And this is what's happening. And it's going to happen here. It's going to happen in Ireland, and I think it's happening already.
100%, John. Look, I suppose any final thoughts now, John, before I let you go? Let me ask you a question. Actually, you probably speak to a lot of farmers in your area. What county are you from, John?
Kildare.
You're from Kildare, right? Not too far off Dublin, right? What is the attitude of the Irish farmers? You know, what are they thinking when you speak to them?
Well, the attitude of the Irish farmers going forward is that is there any future for the youth in farming? Like, I mean, when I look at it, I don't blame a lot of the youth in farming going off and getting jobs and trying to better themselves that way, because really the way farming is, you'd want to have the love for it to be here, because it's not for what money you get out of it. It's really for the love of it and the enjoyment of it. And like, I mean, I know you're out in the countryside and you're working. You have to really love it. You have to love to work. Let you be at grain, let you be at milk, let you be at pigs, whatever it is, potatoes, whatever other aspects of farming. But you really have to love it, because the hours and the work that's put into it is phenomenal. And a lot of people don't realise, like, I mean, there's no set hours in farming. And like, I mean, a lot of the people in government, not them all, but a lot of them, do not understand the pressure and the work and the hours that farmers put in every day.
Well, they've never worked a day in their lives.
Well, this is it, and I'd like to see Simon Harris and Micheál Martin come down and spend 1 day or 2 days with us or a week with us. And I can tell you, they might have a whole different outlook on farming and what farmers have over farming and the hours they put in the whole lot. Because I tell you the truth, I don't think they know a thing about anything that's going on or anything to do with farming. They make up all the rules and regulations themselves as they go along. And I mean, everything that's in the Constitution, it might has never been, that book should have never been wrote, because the follow nothing is in it. Everything is just true to one side. They make up all their own rules and regulations as they go along.
When you're tagging the calves, should you call Simon Harris? He'd be a good man to tag the calves. Or when you're dipping a lock of sheep, he'd be a good man to throw the ewes and the rams into the dipper, wouldn't he?
Well, if I had my way, I'd be throwing them in the dipper. So now that's about the size of it now, Niall. But it's,
of course,
it's absolutely horrendous.
We're only joking. We're only joking about that.
Oh, so we're only joking. It's as the lad says. But like, like, I mean, it's wrong. It's really, really, really wrong if they accept this Mercosur deal. It's totally, totally wrong, because the effects that it's going to have. Like, I mean, they're saying it's only 99,000 tons coming into your butcher, but like, I mean, that's the start of it. And they're saying that as the price of beef will have to drop above 9% before they can do anything about it. But that 8 to 9% it can drop every year and nothing can be done about it. And like, I mean, if it drops 8% this year, 8% next year, and 8% the year after, we can do nothing about it. It has to go up over 10% before anything can be done. So that's what we're facing as regards going forward with the beef with this Mercosur deal.
What's the timeline now? When's the decisions made by the European Court?
Well, yeah, it's deferred to the European Court of Justice, and like, I mean, I don't think anybody knows the real fine line of when it's going to be. Like, I mean, it's going to be definitely probably 18 months to 2 years. Now, I'm not 100% sure on that, but they say that that's what it's going to be, you know. But I mean, to be quite honest with you, only for all the hard work that Kieran Maloney done, and it's a credit to him, because he's really educated a lot of us on social media about really what's going on, and only for social media. A lot of the people of Ireland and farmers and everything, we would not know half of what's going on, because RTE just prints the fine print and what suits them. We really do not know about half of what's going on as regards things behind back doors.
Did you see me talking to RTE down in Athlone, John?
I surely did, and you know, it was lovely there to see you, Niall, talking to Kieran Maloney, and you know, you asked a very straight, direct question, and Kieran Maloney answered it to you there. Like, I mean, my question about even some of this Brazilian beef that's getting into the country as it is already, they're saying it has 1%, but I'd like to see the documentation of the amount of tons that's coming into this country, where it's destined for, and where it ends up. The tonnage coming in, the tonnage going out. Now, Larry Moran said that 1% came into this country and the 1% went back to England. I do not believe that for 1 minute. Now, we under the freedom of information, I think the people of Ireland have the right to see the documentation, where all this meat is documented. What about what's coming across our border? We don't even know what's coming down across our border either. I mean, this is it, and what else is coming in that we do not know about?
No, you're making a good point there. It's hard to know when you just cannot trust these politicians at all with what they're saying. No. Look, John, I want to thank you so much for coming on.
Yes, 100%.
Thanks so much for coming on. Maybe we'll have you on again soon, and you can give us your.
Yeah, and it was a pleasure to talk to you. And good night to everybody that's listening. And thank you very much. And have a nice evening. And I hope the next time we talk that we'll have better news on the Mercosur. So please, God, to be a good result. And thank you, Niall.
No bar, John. I'll speak to you soon. Yeah.
Good night. Good night. Thank you.
Okay, that was John there. Good man, John. John Dallin. Thanks so much for coming on. Hope you enjoyed the chat. John's a very smart man, very educated, very knows a wild lot of stuff. Good to have him on. He's from County Kildare. I met him at a protest down in Dublin when they were protesting the the beef prices. So well done to John. Thanks for coming on, John. So let me go to live chat really quickly, right? Let me go to live chat really, really quickly. Where we go first? Go YouTube. Knock him on the dipper accidentally. See more dairymen here, says Boots. Yeah, a lot of dairy people in here today. Demons in the government and Black Brigand. Yeah, Black Brigand's bad in Dublin. I must something there. Someone said I buy Kerrygold. Yes, buy butter. You know, like I was in the shop the last day, right? Have you just noticed, like when you're in the butter section in the shop, the amount of like non-butter, like the rapeseed oil butters and the like the spreadable stuff, like 80% of the butter section is that type of butter. Like that's a good example of how friggin' brainwashed people are. Like that stuff is just poison, rapeseed oil and canola oil in the butter. That is sure way to give you a heart attack. It's worse than sugar. Seed oils, rapeseed oil, canola oil, whatever, all the sunflower oil, any of them oils, really, really bad for you. Do not eat it. If you're making fish and chips, cook it in tallow, deep fry it in tallow, go to your local butcher, he'll give you fat, melt the fat down, filter it out, and that's your tallow there. Get it for free. Or lard too. Cook in animal fats. Lard, tallow, butter. Do not cook in seed oils. The problem is now a lot of the breads that you get is just, look at like Brennan's bread, it's halal bread, whatever that means. It's all got seed oils, sunflower oil, canola oil, you name it. Stay away from the seeds. Just animal fats. What do you call them? What do you call Ivor Cummins did a good interview with a guy called Tucker Goodrich on seed oils that goes into 2-hour depth. Talk about seed oil. Stay away from them. Anyway, that's enough of me. Good stuff, everybody. So we're live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So welcome, everybody. Jojo Clark, how we doing? Kyle Morgan, make them shovel turf, he says. Sean Porter, you're right. Let on to work, crowd of traitors. Robert Moore, thanks for joining us. Make your own butter simple. It's easier. You need a pile of cream, don't you? It's not as easy to make your own butter. Not as easy. But if you can, that's the job. Okay. Olive and avocado oil. I would just stay away from all seed oils. Butter. Only safe oil is extra virgin olive oil. I wouldn't even take that. All dairymen from Glen Owen to the Craigan and the Bogside, we're Irish to the heart, says Colin McMenamin. Love Kerrygold, the best ever. Yeah, Kerrygold's good. Bovars and the milk. Yeah, that's another problem. That friggin' thing to stop the cows from letting out gas. They're putting in the meal now. Bovar. It's just everywhere you go. So look, let me see now. Let me see now. I'm going to show you a video here before we get her. We've got a few clips to show you, right? But I have to change the settings here on this. Anytime I do a call, I have to change the audio settings, so that should be good there now. Okay, so look, if you want to support our work, there's numbers of ways you could do so. Let me see now if I press this button here. So this is our store. We just launched the Irish Patriot Store a couple of months ago, just at Christmas time there. Let me see now, play this clip.
Introducing the brand new IrishPatriotStore.com, your arsenal against the globalist takeover. Stock up on nationalist and Irish language publications, fresh Irish produce, branded jackets, book bundles, flags, and much, much more. Every purchase at our store helps fuel the resistance. Order now by clicking the link in our bio or visit the IrishPatriotStore.com. Aaron Gubra.
So that's the Irish Patriot Store.
Introducing the brand new.
So click the link in the bio to go to the store. Look, and by order from our store, you're supporting our work and helping Irish businesses. Now, the hot product in at the minute is our Shield na Hern official Gaelic jersey. Look at that bad boy there, look. How do we zoom in a wee bit? So look at that. Absolutely fantastic. The first batch have actually sold out. So the second batch has been ordered. Really, really nice jersey. So it's unisex, female and male. That's it there. Absolutely lovely jersey. See now, can I click on this here? How do we zoom in a bit? So that's the back of it. There, got the proclamation on the back of it. We dispatch worldwide, so Ireland, UK, Canada, America, Australia, no matter where you're from, we dispatch to you. Check out our shop. We've got lots of things here. We've got the Shield na Hern official regatta jacket as well. Keep you warm during winter. Got nice lined inside, keep you warm. It's got a hood as well, and it's got nice pockets and inside pockets, really warm. I have mine over 6 years and I'm still wearing it to this day, the same one. Believe that or believe it not. Also, we're speaking of the Mercursa trade deal. You can get guaranteed Donegal Fenian Irish beef, lamb and pork delivered to your front door. This is the beef butcher box. This is the most popular box here. 16 kilos of beef delivered to your front door anywhere in Ireland, all 32 counties, England, Scotland, Wales as well. So the UK and Ireland. So we dispatch every single Tuesday for delivery next day on the Wednesday. So you will get it this Wednesday if you order tonight. So if you want to get your beef, pork, lamb boxes this coming Wednesday, you have to order tonight. I have to get my orders into the butcher. Guaranteed Irish beef, guaranteed non-halal, highest quality beef, lamb and pork in the whole world, not only in Ireland, in the world, the best. Anyone who buys it is always very, very happy, and you get delivered to your door for next day delivery, and it's in a beautiful, like a professional box, insulation, gel packs to keep it cold. It's chilled. The meat will arrive really cold. It's like a wee mini fridge, and you get a beautiful meat box. That's the beef butcher box, and we've got Irish language books as well, 3-in-1, the ultimate Irish language books, the Irish Nationalist Badge Bundle, Shield na Hern tie, Duraim's Bible. We've got lots of things here. Check out our store, order from the shop. Don't forget the GAA jersey, the Gaelic jersey, the Shield na Hern jacket. Get involved now, support our work. And if you want to order, link is in my bio or in this comment section. You'll see a link there. Click that link, click the store button, and away you go. Okay, look, let's keep it up, right? So, what do we play now? So, look, I did the street interview, right, with a Nigerian fashion designer. Some of you might have seen it, but no, it kind of goes to show you. I want your opinion. What do you think of this? Do you think this is okay? Do you think this is acceptable? Please let me know. Or in the comment section.
Where are you from?
Buncrana.
Buncrana. Oh, Buncrana's a beautiful part of the country. And where are you from originally?
Nigeria.
Nigeria. The Irish government helped you a lot.
Helped a lot.
And in what ways?
Oh, accommodation, feeding.
What, sorry?
Feeding.
Food.
Accommodation and
healthcare.
Healthcare, a lot.
Yeah. And what brings you to Letterkenny today?
We just came to buy our African meal and
you can get that in Letterkenny, right? Okay.
Yeah.
And do you see yourself staying in Ireland?
Yeah, I pretty so.
Yeah,
honestly.
very, very good. And it's really good to see the Irish government helping you out so much.
Sure.
You know, so you get. Are you going to Are you going to the universities, college?
Yeah, I am very soon by September this month. By on the 15th, I'm starting at ATU. Yeah. And
did you study something in Nigeria?
Yeah, sure I did.
What did you study in Nigeria?
I'm a fashion designer anyway.
Fashion design. I can tell by your sharp-looking man.
Yeah.
How did you get from Nigeria to Ireland? Did you travel through different countries in Europe, or did you? How did that happen?
I came through plane, definitely.
From Nigeria to Dublin?
No, yeah, from Nigeria to Qatar, from Qatar to Dublin.
Qatar to Dublin, right? Okay. And how did How did the Irish government treat you when you arrived? What was the process?
We went to, I think, what do they call? City West.
City West Hotel.
So from there, they sent us to Buncrana.
Okay.
And like a year plus now, we've been staying there.
That's fantastic. I'm just so happy that the government's helping you out so much, with healthcare, accommodation, food.
Shield na Hern.
So what did you all think of that? Please let me know in the live chat. Like, I had a couple of comments saying, oh, like, I don't mind people like this. He seems like a nice man. I know he was a nice man. He seemed to be, I don't know, no real problem with him as a human being. But the fact is, we're paying for it. You know, people who support us, why don't they foot the bill? In fact, even better, they shouldn't be here in the first place. A Nigerian fashion designer, I'm paying for his transportation from Buncrana into Letterkenny. Pay for his healthcare. I don't get a medical card. My family don't get medical cards. It's just an absolute joke. Why are they helping them so much? They replaced the Irish people and they moved. Like, these people aren't fleeing wars. They're just economic migrants because Ireland is the land of milk and honey. Yeah, what about helping their own people? 100%. Tangent says, I said it before and I said it again. You have the patience of a sentinel, but the fortitude of a true patriot. Oh, thanks very much for that. No, the money negates the bad weather. I know. Cars too, yeah, you're correct there. You are correct. Let me go to Facebook really quickly. Christina Presnell. The problem is he should support himself. He shouldn't be here in the first place. Never mind support himself. Just shouldn't be here. But they won't look at their own, but they will look after them, says Jared. I know. I was in a taxi the other day and he was playing his Nigerian podcast. Asked him to turn it off. He turned it off eventually. Gift from A to B, I suppose. With we've allowed ourselves to be a joke of the world. UK too. I'm sick of walking around Liverpool seeing the change. Yeah, it's all white European countries, isn't it? Deport them all. Yeah. Yes. Did you see this video here, though? A Roma gypsy was caught scamming the system. He claimed he was hit by a car and he was unable to walk, but he was carrying his wheelchair and running around the place jogging. He was caught on camera. Let's play this clip.
A 46-year-old man who made a false insurance compensation claim has 19 previous convictions and has never worked, the Dublin Circus Criminal Court heard today. Constantine Ioska, with an address at Scholars Walk, Lusk in County Dublin, withdrew a claim for serious injuries after footage was shown of him carrying a wheelchair and walking without assistance.
Constantine Ioska claimed he had suffered serious injuries to his back, arm and leg after he had been knocked down by a car while cycling his bicycle in Lusk on the 1st of June 2016. He sought compensation and the insurance company FBD hired D-Force Security to carry out surveillance on the 46-year-old. They filmed him in a wheelchair and using crutches while going up steps to attend a medical appointment. However, the covert footage also showed Ioska walking without assistance, carrying a wheelchair, putting it into the boot of a car and then trotting up and down outside. 4 years later, Ioska took a case to the High Court but withdrew his claim after 3 days when this surveillance footage of him was shown. The Garda National Economic Crime Bureau commenced a criminal investigation and Sergeant Aisling McLaren told the court today that Ioska replied no comment after he was arrested and questioned. He was charged, pleaded not guilty, but was convicted by a jury last November of deception. He faces a maximum penalty of 5 years in prison. Constantine Ioska was born in Romania, came to Ireland in 1997 when he was 18 years old, and has never worked because he has no experience of work.
He doesn't work because he has no experience of work. That doesn't surprise me at all. The fact that he actually said that, I don't work because I have no experience of working. Oh my God, these Romas. And look, people keep calling them Romanian, like they're ethnic Europeans. I take that as a great insult to the white European race, the white European people. They are not white Europeans. They're Indians. Look at them. Do they look white to you? Stop calling Romas Romanian. You know what I mean? Why? And I don't understand why Ireland is important, so many of them. It's just everywhere. Must have been some tires on that bike. You know, to hold that boy up. He doesn't know how to work. Oh, I suppose he's at least he's. I was going to say at least he's honest, but he's not honest, is he? He's not honest. So look, before we play the next clip, look, you can support our movement also by joining as a member, Shield na HÉireann. I'm the leader of Shield na HÉireann, and you can join our political movement now by clicking the link in the bio and joining as a member. What button do I press here now? This one here. Alright, so this is the membership pack you receive if you join as the standard member. And this is the standard membership badge. This is the Who We Are booklet. If you join, you will get this booklet as well. You get the membership pack, and you get the historic 1916 framed proclamation and the Irish tricolour flag. You can join from anywhere in the world, and this is the membership card you get as well. Join from anywhere in the world: Ireland, UK, Canada, America, Australia. Click the link in bio, or click the link down below this video in the comment section. You will see a link there. Click join now and get signed up and join our political movement now. There's a second tier actually, and this is the gold membership tier. This is the pack you will receive. You get the beautiful gold finished coin. You see the beautiful Celtic cross and the 4 provinces in the corners as well. And you also get the beautiful key fob gold finished card and the gold membership card as well. Seriously says my membership was beautiful. Thanks very much. Yes, you can, and there's the gold membership badge as well. And you get a couple of really beautiful prints as well. Prayers for Ireland. Padre our son, Padre our Savior na HÉireann, and the print of our patron Saint St. Patrick. So there's a membership pack for gold. There's 2 tiers, standard and gold. Click the link in the bio, join as a member now, and by joining, you're supporting our work. Help us continue to do our work. We're on the streets every single day. You know, we've got Ireland's only Irish national newspaper in the whole island of Ireland called the Irish Patriot. We're bringing out a new issue now very, very soon. So all hands on deck. We are on the ground every single day of the week. And by joining, you're supporting our work. By ordering from our shop, you're supporting our work. And if you're tuning in now, let me just show you really, really quickly here. We've got a brand new shop, Irish Patriot Store. Click the link in the bio. We dispatch worldwide. This is our new product here, the Shield na HÉireann Gaelic jersey. We're out of stock. The first one's out of stock, but we've already ordered a new batch, so they're coming in now. The first batch we should have in a week's time. Beautiful jersey, got the Celtic cross, the Shield na HÉireann logo, and on the shoulders too, got the Shield na HÉireann logos, Irish Republic, the beautiful harp in the centre as well. That's our official Shield na HÉireann jersey. This is the only place you will get it. You'll not get it anywhere else in the world. The Shield na HÉireann Regatta jacket. Check out our shop. Get involved now. Support our work. Click the link in the bio. Okay. Now, this is an oldie, but a very good one. This was 6 years ago, right? 6 years ago. Prophetic video, I like to think. This was me exposing Pierce Doherty, TD, Sinn Féin. Play this clip, and I want you to tell me in the live chat what you think.
One thing for sure, they would have no truck at all with the type of insular politics that is coming from now.
Bobby Sands didn't die for abortion. Bobby Sands didn't die for mass immigration. You told candidates in 2012 or the general public that you were pro-life. How can people believe you? Now you're pro-abortion. How can anyone trust you?
I have my views in this here. I am pro-life.
He says, I am pro-life. Pierce Doherty, I am pro-life, really? You voted for abortion up to birth recently. What an absolute traitor. Just say that I support abortion. So what now? I believe in killing babies. Just say it. You can't have your cake and eat it, Pierce.
I believe.
Well, how come you voted for abortion?
Because because people are travelling, and we've had this debate, we've had a referendum, people are travelling in relation to terminations, they're not getting the aftercare that they needed. We believe that it was right to have a referendum on those limited circumstances, and the people cast their vote, and that is now law.
But do you think the 1916 heroes would have died? Did they die for abortion? Did they die for that?
They died to free their country. They died for
But Sinn Féin support the butchering of our unborn Irish babies. 13,000 children murdered every year.
Nonsense.
It is. They support killing the Irish babies. That's what's happening in Ireland now. Over 50,000 Irish babies killed by abortion. Absolutely disgusting. And these people support it. Abortion is murder. Killing we Irish babies is murder. I don't care what anyone says, because some people say, oh, Niall, just stick to immigration. Don't talk about abortion. No, I'll be a voice for the voiceless, unborn Irish children. I've got young children myself. I know people who can't have children, who would do anything. They would saw off their arm, and that's no joke. They would saw off their arm to have a child. And now we see people, women, killing 11,000 wee Irish babies every single year because of having one night stands and they couldn't be bothered having the baby. That's an absolute disgrace. And they didn't die for abortion, the heroes of 1916 and Bobby Sands. Bobby Sands, the great Irish martyr, said, our revenge will be the laughter of our children. Well, Sinn Féin, dead babies don't laugh.
I don't know what you've got against Sinn Féin, but carry on anyway. Good luck to you,
Irish
good luck to you.
Republicans.
No, you've made that
Irish
point a number of times.
She'll
So that was 6 years ago. 6 years ago, I got a lot of heat for that debate. You know, oh, you're too sore, Sinn Féin. They don't support abortion. They don't support killing the Irish babies. Well, now they're voting for abortion up to 9 months. There you go. Paco says, "The good for you, Niall. Stand firm on everything you know is right, 100%. Like, I haven't changed my opinion. I've been as hard-lined in 2020 when I ran the general election as I am now in 2026. That was 6 years ago. You know. So that's it. Look, any questions in the live chat? Please let me know. Shauna says, I don't trust any of them snakes. My late grandfather always supported Sinn Féin. He'll be turning his grave. Yeah, I know. I understand. I support those words. Shannon says, far too handy access to. It's terrible. Well, that's the thing. Like, if you're married, right? Say, like, I'm married, right, to my wife. My wife's obviously very pro-life too. But if she was pregnant and the baby was 11 weeks, she could just go get an abortion, kill that baby, and not consult me at all. I would have no recourse. I couldn't say anything. She doesn't even have to tell me. So she can kill my child, and I have no say in the matter at all. Nothing. You know what I mean? How is that right? So that's the crack, everybody. Look, thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. My name is Niall McConnell from Castlefin, County Donegal. We'll be live again Tuesday at 8 p.m. We'll live stream Tuesday, Thursday, Sundays at 8 p.m. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe or follow me no matter where you're watching. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate all the support everyone's given us. And if you want to join our movement, click the link in the bio, go to our shop, get involved, get the latest jersey that we have. And I will see you all again soon. God bless you all. Aaron Gobra.